welcome to a new vlog. Here's my shoes, they look cleaner. Also, I brought two international plugs into my holiday. The other one is perfect. This one, it keeps falling off. The other plugs work well, it's just the Australian one that's a bit dodgy. And because the plug is underneath, the plug is dragging it down, so it keeps falling over. So I'm using my camera to hold up the plug so I can charge my camera's battery. The thing that gives life to the camera's giving life to the thing that gives life to it. So my hotel reveal, it is the Lost Camel, basically the cheapest hotel at the resort. It got even cheaper when I cancelled and rebooked with a day less. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it's a great hotel. The room is nice. You know, it's not huge, but it's nice. It looks similar to my Melbourne hotel last year actually, but upgraded on that. Obviously the weather's great. And I just like how there's a mini town, restaurant, supermarket, post office, tour information. I like that sort of vibe. It's like a small town vibe, just away from everything else. I like how it's so closed off. And yes, this hotel's got a swimming pool in the middle. Here's a clip of me at night showing you before I went up to Kings Canyon. I'm not going to film it at a day because there's people half naked sunbathing there. I'm not going to film them, am I? So I just had to get the perfect time to show the pool. It's a really cool pool. It looks great in the daytime. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, that's great. And all the tours that are available around here is just, you know, it's pricey. It's definitely it's not cheap, but it's bloody worth it, at least visiting once. And I'm so glad I did. And I want to come back here. You know, at some point I want to come back here and just, this is a great place to relax and also do more tours. But yeah, this was the most pointless purchase. Yesterday's the Sunset Tour Company, they said bring a travel pillow along. I'm just like, I didn't need one. I didn't even take it on the tour either. No one brought one on. It's just why is that on the list of things to bring? It was not necessary at all. I bought my souvenirs, including this. I'll show you more of them when I get back to England, as long as I don't lose them, because you never know. Yeah, we're flying over to Cairns today. But today, I was meant to be flying over to Cairns tomorrow, but today was meant to be the Field of Lights, like I did yesterday, and the helicopter tour in the afternoon. But then I decided not to do the helicopter tour because I don't really trust helicopters anyway. I just did it only because, it would have been cool to fly over Uluru. That would have been really cool to see the top of it. Then I thought to myself, no, I don't need to. It's 15 minutes. It costs like £90 for 15 minutes. And I don't really trust helicopters. I've been on it once in 2017 in Dubai, and that was cool. There were some great views there. I've done the helicopter. I've been there, done that. I don't want to do it again. So, you know what? I thought I'd cancel the helicopters, and I thought to myself, why am I staying here an extra day just to do Field of Light when I can do that on the Sunset Tour same day as well? So I cancelled the hotel booking just to rebook it with 1 day less. And I changed my flight from Monday to Sunday. It didn't cost that much to change the flight, but I saved a lot from the hotel, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm very happy I made that change. And now I'm flying to Cairns. And then we got a few days to explore Cairns before we fly into Melbourne for the finals. There's two big things doing in Cairns. Actually going to Port Douglas. So there's a 1 hour shuttle from there. Exemplar's the company. Much cheaper compared, it's £30, so much cheaper compared to a taxi or an Uber. Apparently, the road trip between Cairns and Port Douglas is basically like the northeast version of Great Ocean Road. Won't see it though because I'm landing at 7:15 p.m. It's a direct flight, but by then the sun will be down. But on the way back, I'll be back during the daytime on Thursday. So I'm gonna see what they mean by is the Great Ocean Road of the North East Coast. But yeah, we're going from the Outback to the Sunshine State. No lack of sunshine on this tour. Obviously, when you enter another country, you start to get adverts in different countries on social media. On Twitter, obviously, you see the contrast. For some reason, the only Australian advert I'm getting on Twitter is the ADF, Australian Defence Force. I am getting Australian military adverts on my phone on Twitter, and that's the only Aussie advert I'm getting. What's going on? Are you trying to tell me something, or what's going on there? So, by the way, before we, I'm going to chill in the town area. I'm probably not going to vlog anything. Maybe the food. I'm going to go Keko's Cafe one more time. But they have free shuttles to the airport. Every fly out of Yulara, they have a shuttle 2 hours before the flight. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I am coming back to Australia in March, if you didn't know. The flights are booked international. It's just that I got to figure out how the tour's going to work. The plan right now is Perth and Sydney, a few days, and then to fly into Melbourne to watch AFL round 1. So before round 1 I'm coming in, I'm going to watch round 1, maybe a couple games. Then I want to fly over to Queensland to go to Australia Zoo and Tasmania for a couple of days. But this depends, it depends when the round is. If the round is the day I think it is, then it will work. It's 17th, I think. If on that weekend of the 17th, if round 1 is that weekend, the plan works perfectly. If it's not, then the plan kind of backfires, but we'll see. I need to wait till December, wait till they announce the AFL fixture, then have a clearer picture. But at the moment, if I am correct in thinking round 1 is around 15th, 17th of March, then I'll spend a few days in Perth and Sydney, fly into Melbourne to watch Richmond Carlton and probably Geelong Collingwood, whatever Friday's game is. Then I'll probably fly over to Queensland and Tasmania, explore over there, come back for round 2, and then I'll fly home just after round 2. So, and possibly F1. I'm working on that ticket-wise. And hopefully the year after, I'll be back to explore Adelaide and Darwin, the last 2 states I'll have wanted to explore after March. So yeah, I could have done Darwin in March, but I've looked into it and Darwin's not, a better time to visit would be around this time of year. So I'll leave that on the shelf. I would have done Adelaide by now, but since they got the Gather Round, I just thought to myself, I could go to Gather Round in a couple of years. So there is that. After we've done Darwin and Adelaide, I've explored Australia as much as I can. Yes, I know there's plenty I haven't seen, but still, after I've done all of that, I want to explore Asia. I look forward to coming again next March, and obviously this holiday is not over yet. I just opened my suitcase slightly, enough to open it up, and I squeezed my travel pillow in, and it's slightly ripped on the inside. Not only have I bought it for no reason, I've now broken it. Brilliant. Every time, by the way, my room's over there. I come up here. I keep going that way. I'm meant to go down here than that way. I always get it wrong. There you go. I showed you the pool at daytime, All the sunbathers on one side of the pool, so that kind of helped and no one's swimming, I did it without having to film anyone. Perfection. The hotel is right. These hotels, they'll run by the same company, but all spread out over the resort. This one, which is the Lost Camel. There you go. The town is literally right there, literally right through there, 2-minute walk. I can go through there. It's not even 2 minutes, literally I can see it. It's 30 seconds. Supermarket, you could just chill here, it's great. Souvenir shop, supermarket, cafes, restaurants. Again, not exactly cheap, but it's good stuff, It's just a great place to get away. Want some water, anyone? Manchester? You what? Where? That's 7-hour tours, considering doing it at 6 AM, I mentioned yesterday. I'm glad I didn't do it. I needed the extra sleep, I really did. I needed it badly. Seeing different people that work here, people from all over the world work here, it kind of makes sense considering it's the type of job where you've got to work here to live here. So it's like one of those things, you can just get away somewhere to a resort and work there. And you got to, if you want to live there, you got to work there. So it's no wonder there's people from there's an Irish waitress, there's Eastern European, there's Asian. And just as I say that, the Irish waitress just dropped a glass. Listen, if I was a waiter, I'd do that every day, I get sacked, so it is what it is. A nice park right in front of the hotel. Bad. My shuttle from the hotel, from the back of the hotel, is at 2:15. It is 10:18. I'm gonna find something to do for 4 hours aside from eat lunch. Again, this is just a great place to just escape. It's the middle of nowhere, but you still got plenty of things to keep you entertained. You can do tours, or you can just relax. It's just a great place to get away. That's why I want to come back. It just seems like a great escape place. What to go for today? Maybe a beef bolognese and a dessert. I tried this one, it was great. Got to try the lemon one now. And I reckon a hot chocolate will do. Yeah, that's my order.
dying for the Davidson. Okay.
A double scoop, there's actually strawberry in there, one strawberry, one chocolate. Can't even see it. Only had 3 flavors today, unfortunately, so I can't try some of the unique ones. This is nice, man. Apart from the flies, it's so nice and sunny, and it's not too hot or humid. Like, it is hot, like especially when you go to Kings Canyon, it gets quite hot, but it's not humid. Like, you can barely feel any humidity. It's nothing like the unbearable heat that you get in England in June. Obviously, Australia is hotter, and obviously, if you come here in summertime, it's extremely hot. But so I kept getting attacked by flies. Had to move. There's a strawberry in a nice little cup. As I was saying, like, obviously Australia is hotter. Northern Territory, the Outback, it would be extremely hot for a lot of the year. But this time of year, September, yeah, it's still hot. It can still get to like 30 degrees Celsius. But it's not unbearable. You know, it's hot. You're sweating. You need water. You need ice cream. But it's not unbearable. Like, it still feels like, oh, this is great. You know, this is a great life. The same temperature in England is unbearable. The humidity over there is crazy. There's no humidity here, like, and that's a big difference to me. So yeah, definitely, if I came here in like a summer month, then I would boil and I would hate it more than I do in England. But it's perfect at this time of year. I always see people walking down there. Wonder where they're going towards. There's some rocks over here. Maybe not quite Uluru rocks, but still. This used to be a great shot. There was wind. Like, there's wind on there, but not there. I want all the flags waving, mate. I seem to have found the apartment area, but I'm trying to find the gallery. It's got to be this way. That was a nice little art gallery. I didn't show you, like, most of the clips I showed you were like from the shop area, but the actual gallery of it. I'm allowed to film in there, it's just that, you know, I was looking at it. There's some great artwork in there. The smell, I don't know if it's paint or something else, like a special material, but the paintings, the way they smell, I like that smell. It's I don't know what it is about it. It's got a special smell about it. But yeah, they look good. A lot of great pieces of artwork. The paintings were the most impressive things because you see all these different talents and designs from different artists, and even like the little animal sculptures, snakes, lizards, emus. I think there's dogs, a few other things. Those little animal figures were really cool. Like, someone made that with their hands. That's pretty amazing. Goodbye.
And I do appreciate having the space to see wherever you might have put something or anything. But aside from that, I'd also like to say a very big thank you to all of you for coming along and visiting us.
This season, the Bombers won 7-49 in Spain. The Slovenian finished just ahead of Remco Evenepoel. The American set course the latest red jersey by finishing in 7th spot. Now leads nice on 43 seconds.
We are the last flight out. Not many flights come out of here, to be fair. Still, is that the runway? I like this airport, it's so remote. Feel like the resort, middle of nowhere, but you can do so much. The hotel will be closed at reception when I get there. I did message them and they said they're going to leave a note at reception door on how to get in. They're going to leave my door unlocked with the key inside on the table. Hopefully that goes smoothly. The only one in this viewing room. Everyone else is in the main lounge like normal people. Meanwhile, I'm in the viewing room, viewing literally nothing. There's no aircraft out here. Yeah, that's not the runway. The runway's there still. This is where it comes in, and then it stops there, I imagine. It's a Qantas flight, but it's not a Qantas plane. It's Alliance. Just did a quick main channel live stream, and now it's time to board. So
Firmly fastened, your seat back upper exit,
the rock is right there,
you are no longer required to wear a mask on Australian domestic flights.
just got out of the plane. We walked to the baggage claim. And the suitcase is already all there. That's the quickest bloody baggage claim I've ever seen. The convenience of this, like I pre-booked it, £27. I don't know what that is in Aussie dollars, but £27 for a transfer. It's a 1 hour transfer. It is a shared transfer, it's not like you yourself, but still, compared to like an Uber or a taxi, that would cost like $200 or something. To just pay £27 and maybe like 50 Aussie dollars to get an hour journey from Cairns to Port Douglas, that's unreal. I got one on the way back as well, and on the way back, they pick up at your hotel. So, you know, it's happy days. It's happy days. We've got a van over there and a coach over here. They said Bay 15, which is in the middle. So, yeah, they said the scheduled service was 7:50, so I got some time until then. You'll notice about Cairns, it's, well, in general, just because I'm in Port Douglas, it's not Cairns. The whole thing I've realized is, you know, how tropical it is, all the trees, and this hotel kind of, you know, it reminisces that. It's got a nice wall design. Look at the bed, you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's proper nice, this place. Got a spare duvet there, well, yeah, spare duvet. Iron board towel, got a Bible in there, just like Alice Springs. Again, my mum would love this hotel. There's an iron, spare pillows. We've got a DVD player with the television. I did not expect to see that. The bathroom looks fine, you know. There's the shower, it's not too bad. And got your own sink, got drawers, cupboards, got some tea over there, fridge. Yep, got some milk as well. Even got a microwave. Oops, even got a microwave. Guest information. And yeah, you know, it's very colourful as well. Look at all these colours here. I can edit there. There's plug points. Yeah, there's a nice place to stay for a few days, even though I'm spending most of my day not here. But still, this is great. Yes. Roll on tomorrow. See ya.